Here he's in with a triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Standing in now, Joe Random. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Joe Random. High and deep to left center field. Random going back on it at the track. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
The batter.
Into the box, Joe Random.
Joe.
Now another one hit deep to left. Gone. You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit.
A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. Into the box now, Joe Random. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Random ranging back. Gone! That's back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game as the blowout continues. In now, Joe Random, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This one also hit deep to left field. Random going back. Gone! That's back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding.
The center
standing in now, 10. Joe Random. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Random ranging back. Gone! That's back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Joe Random. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! That's back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding.
The batter,
into the box now, Joe Random. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! That's back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. In now, Joe Random. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
First pitch on its way. Runner goes for second. Hit high and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Up next for the Yankees.
Into the box, Joe Random. And this is lined hard to deep left. Random is there, and he has it for the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Now batting, the center.
Digging in once again, Joe Random, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Random is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping up now Joe Random.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Random going back. Gone.
The first baseman, number 1.
Stepping in now, Joe Random. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Second baseman, Joe.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Joe Random. Big game for him so far. He's homered twice and added a triple for good measure. Random right there. Throw won't get him.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. Standing in now, Joe Random. Popped him up. Random has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Joe Random. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board.
Play ball.
Into the box now, Joe Random, and he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one.
Yeah, that last
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and they're going to call this a home run. And now hold on just a second here. It would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. They're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Random racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. Tanner Scott enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Into the box now, Joe Random. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
The left fielder, number 3. Joe.
Into the box, Joe Random. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And it's gone as they add still another.
The center fielder, number 10. Joe.
In now, Joe Random. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Random is there. dropped it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Now the guy everyone is anxious to see stepping in, Joe Random, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. Hit hard down the line. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Stepping in now, Joe Random. If he could find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line hard deep into left. Random is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter, Joe.
Into the box now, Joe Random. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Random.
Standing in now, Joe Random. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Random is there. Oh, no. He totally missed it. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
The left fielder, number 3, Joe
In now, Joe Random. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Random going back on it. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone. Open up the record books. Back to back to back back-to-back home runs.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Joe Random. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Joe Random. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Random going back on it, and it's gone as they add still another. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And stepping up as the shortstop, Joe Random from the stretch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Joe Random.
Into the box now, Joe Random, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tap.
Leading off for the Orioles,
Sean Armstrong is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Sean Armstrong.
Here comes the first pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. First pitch on its way. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The left fielder, number 3.
Striding into the box, Joe Random. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! That one worth another look with our show track technology, and the number you look at here most definitely the 114-mile-an-hour exit velo. You don't have to hit it that high to get it out of the park when you hit it that hard. Into the box, Joe Random. Random ranging back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Random takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further. Ready for another chance. Joe Random. He's set, and the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. That one worth another look with our show track technology, and the number you look at here most definitely the 114-mile-an-hour exit velo. You don't have to hit it that high to get it out of the park when you hit it that hard. In now, Joe Random. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Random looks up. Gone! Open up the record books. Back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joe Random.
Standing in now, Joe Random. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone! That's back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding.
Go.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Random takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he...
There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Now batting, catcher, Joe.
Stepping in now, Joe Random. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run.
The batter, the third baseman, Joe.
Into the box, Joe Random. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Random ranging back, still going back. Gone! That's back to back to back to back to back. 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 5th in this game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Joe Random. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
He's running. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 5th in this game as the blowout continues.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Joe Random.
Standing in now, Joe Random. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. And he's looking for history now as he tries to go a perfect 7 for 7 in the ball game. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, his 6th of the game as this lead got even wider.
As a pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup. But when the two guys at the bottom of the lineup torch you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
Paul Fry is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Paul Fry.
In now, Joe Random.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Oh man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. Now a reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup.
The swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
The batter, number 1.
Into the box, Joe Random.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Random into shallow left. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Random takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
The batter, number 5.
Making his way to the plate, Joe Random, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he...
There it goes! And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. Into the box now, Joe Random. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. So standing in, Joe Random, and having one of the greatest single games of all time. 5 home runs already, looking for 6. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the... history books. Another home run. Standing in now, Joe Random. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Random, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Random racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder. Go.
Digging in now, Joe Random. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Random going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Standing in, Joe Random.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Batting eighth, the center fielder. Go. Random.
Next for New York, Joe Random. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this.
Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Joe Random. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Wind up and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Random. And that's in. Into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Random takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. Stepping in, Joe Random. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. In now, Joe Random. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Stepping in now, Joe Random. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He homered back in the third inning in this one. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. Richard Blyer answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Into the box, Joe Random. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. At the plate, Joe Random. First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run.
Man, he should have put a ball on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You could see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
And he's having one of the greatest games ever. He's launched 5 home runs already with a chance for 6 here. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Into the box now, Joe Random. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Random racing back out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
The first baseman, number 1.
In now, Joe Random. Fouled away. And can he do it again? 4 home runs already under his belt, looking for number 5. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. 8 runs already in this inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he showed great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Joe Random. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that is through into left field. A base hit. The throw into second. And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him.
Leading off for the Orioles, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Joe Random.
Leading off for the game.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Joe Random.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Random ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box, Joe Random.
Joe.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Hit the other way out toward right field. Random is in his tracks now. Oh, and he misses it. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Next for the Yankees.
So it's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error. And that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Joe Random. And the runner's coming home. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Joe Random. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at third and now only needs a single to make some history.
Now the runner's on his way home. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Here's a swing. High drive. Left field. Out of here.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. In now, Joe Random. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Standing in now, Joe Random. He swings and lines it to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And a relay home. And he will score on the inside the park home run. And that was a gift right there. Now at the plate, Joe Random. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! That's back to back to back to back to back. 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. Into the box now, Joe Random. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone! That's back to back to back to back to back. 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. Gone! That's back to back to back to back to back. 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. So coming to the plate, Joe Random, and he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle. Now a hard liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Random scoops it up, and he's safe. Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Random, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Random is on his way home. And the runner will score from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run. At the plate, Joe Random. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So striding forward now, Joe Random. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw into second. it's hard to even imagine that we'd ever see a performance like this. 10 hits in a single ball game, a new major league record. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. To his right, Random. A tag for one. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Michael Givens is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. Into the box, Joe Random. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So stepping in, Joe Random. First pitch of the at-bat. Now another one hit deep to left. Random is there to make the catch, and mercifully
Leading off for the Orioles, the third baseman.
now to the plate, Joe Random.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Joe.
Here it comes.
Random.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single. And it's hard to even imagine.
Random.
John Means gets the call. The pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch coming. Here it is. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The center fielder, number 10.
So striding in, Joe Random. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard towards the hole, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Now at the plate, Joe Random.
The
first delivery to him on the way. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Now that
stepping in now, Joe Random. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
The batter, number 1.
Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Random, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Random looking up, gone. Open up the record books. Back to back to back to back home runs.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter, Joe.
There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Line drive to left. Random is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The center fielder, number 10, Joe.
Digging in, Joe Random. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Pitch popped up. Random moving to his left. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And it's hard to even imagine that we'd ever see a performance like this. 10 hits in a single ball game, a new major league record. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the runner's coming home. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the second run will score as well.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now the runner's trying for third. Random over to his left. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make